Hey, what's good guys? Hitman XC here. I'm finally recording. You get to hear my lovely voice. Yay. Um, Unfortunately everyone in my house is sleeping, so I have to talk really quietly throughout this entire deck tech. Um, so that's gonna be fun stuff. Anyways, let's get on with this. This deck is, I named it something super ridiculous, but it was kind of catchy. Green-white, Ceaseless End, I believe I named it. Something stupid like that, but catchy. We'll go with that. Green-white, Ceaseless End. Um, the deck is pretty basic. Mana base to your very left. I only run 3 fetches, and with good reasoning actually. You'll see my reasoning in a minute. You probably already see it just by scrolling through the deck. Walking Ballista, great card. One of my win conditions. Get Birds of Paradise. Whoops, accidentally deleted a Birds of Paradise. Noble Hierarch. Those are 4 ofs. Path to Exile, hopefully you know what that is. Traverse, probably should do that. Delirium is not really much of a factor with Traverse, but I figured it's better to run Traverse as opposed to something like Attune, where the energy is pointless, as where with Traverse, Delirium is somewhat feasible. I mean, I don't know. 2 drops, Devoted Druid. I will grab that right here. This is half the combo to the deck. Elvish Visionary, and it enters, draw a card, allowing you to basically dig for your combo pieces. And right here is your remedies. I'll let you read that. Okay, max, this bad boy can't be countered, and creature spells you cast can't be countered, which is pretty sweet. And 3 Cocos, because what's a deck with an infinite combo without Coco? To help you get that infinite combo, basically look at the top 6 cards of your library, put up to 2 creature cards, get the converted mana cost 3 or less among them onto the battlefield, the rest go to the bottom in any order. So basically what you want to do is hopefully Coco into Devoted Druid and Vizier of Remedies, because what you do is you make infinite mana with Vizier of Remedies and Devoted Druid, and you basically allow yourself to cast Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, hence the Ceaseless part, and get out of here. Ulamog, Emrakul, the Promised End, hence the name of the deck, Green-White, Ceaseless End. You make infinite mana into one of these 2 eldrazi titans, and lo and behold, you now have a 10-10 indestructible and a 13-13 that your opponent pretty much doesn't have the removal to beat, hopefully. Again, my other win condition is infinite mana Ballista, which is actually not that bad. I've actually seen some people pull off infinite mana, cast Ballista for 1,000,000, and people will just be like, alright, nope, I'm done. Ballista for 1,000,000, can't beat it. But now to talk about the deck more in depth. Devoted Druid, tap it, add a green. You put a -1/-1 on it and you untap it. However, with your remedies down, what this states is if 1 or more -1/-1 counters will be put onto a creature you control, that many -1 is put onto it instead. So basically, you put the -1/-1 on the Devoted Druid, but it gets negated by the Vizier Remedies, so it stays a 0/2, and then you just basically say, okay, I'm going to show you how this is done. Now I'm going to do this about 10 billion times and make 10 billion green mana, cast Ulamog, cast Emrakul. What do you got? This is right here, this bad boy is basically to keep your Ulamog and Emrakul from being countered. I actually considered that, like, what happens if, it gets countered. Right here, here's your response to it getting countered. Pretty neat. Birds of Paradise, I believe it's a 0/1. Yeah, 0/1 with flying. You add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Double Hierarch, 0/1 for 1, exalted taps to the Bant colors. The blue isn't extremely relevant, but green and white is extremely relevant, and especially the Exalted. That can also be extremely relevant in the event you have to get aggressive before you get your infinite mana and whatnot. Path, pretty decent removal spell, gets rid of pesky, indestructible creatures, cough, Ulamog, that you can't get rid of. That's basically it. That is green, white, Ceaseless End. If you have any suggestions, hit me up. And no sideboard because this deck is just in the rough draft phase, so definitely expect a part 2 on this deck. If you like the video, leave a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more Magic the Gathering based stuff. Or if you're a Chandra fan, you should definitely subscribe. I am looking to meet some Chandra fans out there. Seems how I only know one other. Shout out to that person, you know who you are. Anyways, thank you for watching, and remember, Chandra's life.